Okay, guys, let's continue with number 3. Okay, but the thing is, yeah, you need to know that every time you find the derivative, you have to make sure that every expression ready to be differentiated. Mostly, if you uh, do differentiation, make sure all of them is ready to be differentiated. Yeah. Make this form first. Yeah. Then you are now ready to find the derivative of every expression. Yeah. Derivative of every expression. Yeah. And so on. Yeah. Okay. This is the pattern. So you have to make sure all of them ready to be differentiated. Yeah. And then for A, okay, what we do first is dividing every term by x squared. Yeah. For x squared plus 7. This will be what? 1, yeah. Plus, and then this can be cancelled out. Or you can do this way. Or you can do this way. You can just subtract, yeah, 1 by 2, yeah? 4x 1 subtract by 2, yeah, plus 7 x to the power negative 2, yeah. Okay, we need to simplify this first. This expression is ready to be differentiated. So the derivative will be dy over dx equal to 0. 0, no need to write, yeah. So the derivative of 4 to the power of negative 1, this will be negative 4 x to the power of negative 2 minus 14 x to the power of negative 3. This will be the answer for A. Then what about B? B, what we do first, you multiply, yeah, using rainbow multiplication. 4x times 2x, 8x squared, 4x times 1, 4x, negative 3 times 2x, negative 6x, negative 3 times plus 1, negative 3. This will be over x to the power of half, yeah. And the top we can express as minus 2x minus 3 over x to the power of half. Then convert this to this expression. So we need to divide every term by x to the power of half minus 2x over x to the power of half, and then minus 3 over x to the power of half. Yeah. Okay, then this will be, we subtract, yeah. Subtract 2, subtract by half, then we can get here 8x to the power of 1.5. Then right here 2, we treat this right here 1, subtract by half, then will be half. Then x to the power of half can move to the top. Negative half. So therefore the derivative will be, right here will be 1.5 multiply with the 8. We get what? 3 times 4. Okay, 12x to the power of half, and then this will be half times 2, 1. No need to write the 1x. Just write away, write negative x to the power of what? Negative half, yeah. Plus 3 over 2 x to the power of negative 1.5. Okay, this is the answer for B. Okay, let's continue with other problems. Okay, I'll erase this. If I'm too quick, just screenshot, yeah. So, okay. How about C? Okay. Let me express the top to the exponential form first. This will be x to the power of half. This will be 2x squared. Then divide every term by 2x squared. Divide every term by 2x squared. And this will be 4 divided by 2, 2. Then this will be, you can subtract 1 by 2. This right here, negative 1. And then minus, be careful on this, yeah. 2 is on the bottom. So we right here, half, yeah. Don't move to the top. Yeah. So you are thinking as if there is 1 right here, yeah. 1 over 2, then half, minus 2. We get x to the power of negative 1.5. Then it's not yet the derivative, yeah. So now the derivative will be negative 2x to the power of negative 2, negative 1.5 times negative half. What do you think? So this will be half times 1.5. This will be what? 1 over 3 over 2, yeah, 3 over 2. So this will be 3 over 4. X to the power of negative 2.5, yeah. Yes, okay. And then for D, same step, yeah. 1 root x, this will be x to the power of half. Then this will be 4x cubed, yeah. Okay, divide every term by 4x cubed minus x to the power of half over 5x squared. Be careful on this, yeah. Don't move 4 to the top. We treat this 1 over 4. Then the x cubed can move to the top. You switch the power, yeah, become negative 3. And then be careful on this first also. Yeah, 4 still at the bottom, yeah. So you can write this as 1 over 4. And then this will be x to the power of half minus 3. This will be negative 2.5. Okay, this expression ready to find the derivative. So the derivative will be negative 3 times 1 over 4. We get negative 3 over 4. You subtract the power, then this will be negative 4. This, you can treat this like negative 5 over 2, yeah. Negative 5 over 2 multiply with negative 1 over 4, then we get plus 5 over 8. X, subtract the power by 1, we get negative 3.5. So this will be the answer for D. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lastly, we answer the E. The E will be, what's the E? Yeah. Okay. The E is, okay, we expand the top first. Yeah. This will be what? How to expand this? Yeah, 4x plus 3. This is the easier method, yeah. By using rainbow multiplication over x to the power of 3 over 2. Then, okay, this will be what? 16x squared, yeah. And then plus 12x plus 12x plus 9, yeah, over x to the power of 3 over 2. Still simplifying. X squared plus 24x plus 9. Now we are dividing every term by x to the power of 3 over 2, 24x over x to the power of 3 over 2 plus 9 over x to the power of 3 over 2. Then simplifying to the term where it's ready to be differentiated, 2 minus 3 over 2 half plus 24. Treat this as 1 minus 3 over 2 x to the power of what? Negative half, yeah. And then right here 9 x to the power negative 3 over 2. Now it is ready. Now they are ready to be differentiated. Dy over the x, this will be 8x, yeah, to the power of negative half, and then negative 12x to the power of negative 1.5. Right here will be negative what? 27, yeah, 27 over 2 x to the power of 3 over 2. Subtract by 1, we can write this down as negative 2.5. Yes, okay. That's all for answer the solution of problem number 3. See you guys.